when I started, right, I think a lot of people were questioning, especially my relatives. They were like, huh, this kid, first he go and mix with bad company, now he play with fire. So they were like, I am like useless, you know, like last time, long time ago when people kind of don't really appreciate art. Like 10 years ago and now, if you compare, in the past a lot of people were like against arts, like not against, to them it's like art has no future if you do art. So a lot of people were like saying like, I confirm cannot make it one. Yeah, because like art, what can you do with art? Hi, my name is Jonathan Goh. I'm a busker from Singapore. People know me as a student by day, performer by night. But I actually graduated from Ngee Poly this year, so I'm no longer a student. I'm actually a graduate by day, performer by night. Get ready. Okay. Another leg. Oh. I was a youth at risk, so a youth at risk like is a person where he has like, you know, parents that divorce, or like, you know, he joined bad company, do drugs or this kind of stuff. He's like at risk of doing this. So I was at this point where I was close to joining a gang. I was so close to, like, you know, doing drugs and all, because my parents were divorced. So at that point of time, nobody cared about me. So there was this, like, you know, shining light, like this group of people came to me and taught me how to do fire spinning, and that's how my journey towards this circus arts went. So when I started, it was just fire. Then I met another group which is called Bonfire. That's where I started to find out about, you know, juggling, Chinese yo-yo, clowning and all this stuff. And then one thing about Bonfire is that they are very community centric. So they create like festivals, create like, you know, workshops for the community. And then like my eyes opened a lot more because I realized, wow, there's even a bigger group out there that is doing this kind of thing. Yeah, and that's how, like, you know, my passion grew, because the people around me are very supportive. I enjoy what I do, especially when, like, you know, when I'm busking, you see, like, you know, people smiling, they enjoy a show. After the show, they came to me and they say like they really enjoy it. A lot of people actually thought like it's going to die off maybe in a few years, because like, you know, fire spinning, a lot of people think like, wow, dangerous, and then it's just a fad, like it's a period of time where I just enjoy it. But then a lot of people, like, I exceeded their expectation, because as the years goes by, my passion grew stronger, and then yeah, I just felt like it's something that I enjoy, and yeah, I don't think I'll stop anytime soon. How did this passion grow stronger? How do you keep this passion going? So I think like one advice that I usually would say is, if you don't feed something you love, then you'll stop loving it. Yeah, so when I say feeding, means doing what you need to do to keep it going. I'm actually planning to maybe join a circus. That is one way. The other way is to actually start my own circus production in Singapore that focus on fusing the local culture with circus. Because like right now, if you see a lot of circus shows in Singapore, it's brought over by, like, you know, Marina Bay Sands and a lot of different companies in Singapore. But the problem that I felt, okay, it's not really a problem, but to me it's like there's no cultural significance to the act in Singapore. So people don't really, you know, see it as art because of that. Yeah. For Singapore buskers, one reason why I started this group is also because I wanted to bond the community. So there was a point 3 years ago where I felt like there isn't anybody, like, you know, spearheading this initiative where, like, you know, getting everyone to know one another. So there was a lot of, like, you know, I would say fights, not really fight, argument, or like this spot is mine, this spot is his. So I was like feeling like there's a lot of tension building, so I felt like a group like that will get everyone to understand one another and see who is busking where. So this group is actually to open more communication for people, and also in the future, once, like, you know, the busking community is ready, I hope to start a Singapore Buskers Festival. Right now there's more, but I hope even more. Like, I hope that one day it will be as normal as like, oh, you do circus, like, you know, oh, you're a dancer, you know, rather than, wow, you're a circus artist, I never heard of it before, that kind of thing.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan!